So I'll continue from where Madam has left. Just before going to the Zotero software as such, so anybody who are interested in scientific writing will definitely begin with these things. That is, if you're writing a paper, you would have searched so many articles, you would have searched many books, and then as well as the conference papers. And after that, searching all those things, you are putting the data or the manuscript into your paper and as well as the citations. And once you are done with all these things, you send to your guide or a reviewer or to a journal. And when you send it, it looks so neat and clean like this. But when it comes back to you from your guide or from a reviewer, it might have so many corrections and suggestions. For example, in this document, am I audible to all?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So when a reviewer or when your guide gives back the document to you, so you can find lot many corrections. And in this particular, you can see there are around 225 corrections. So you have to do again the corrections and then put in the new material and everything. And again comes when it is coming from an journal and they are saying that they are not accepting this article and you are planning to submit to a different journal. So there comes different reference styles, citation formats. So again, you have to put in lot many efforts. It's quite tiring and there may be chances of mistakes. So what are the solutions available? The solutions are as software tools which can collect, store and adapt to your needs and organize the citations, your references. So one of such was demonstrated by Dr. Vinitha was EndNote, and other freely available softwares are Mendeley and Zotero. So I'll be talking about Zotero here. And as Madam has said, I've been using this software since last 10 to 15 years. And I have I've not found any problems with it. And I have no financial interest also while in promoting it. So what is Zotero? Zotero is actually developed by a group of academicians from the University of George Mason in USA. And it is a freely available open source software. And it can be installed across all the platforms, such as your Apple computers, Windows, and as well as Linux desktops. So the main motto was you cite while you write. So there is no confusion of editing them later onwards. So my presentation will be more of a demo kind rather than going to the using the PowerPoint presentation. So you can go to Zotero website. Can you see my screen now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, just a minute. So if you go to the Zotero website, so there is a download option. So if you click on the download option, so then there will be two options. One is for the Windows and the other is a connector. So are you seeing my browser or the PowerPoint presentation? I just need a confirmation.
PPT.
You're still seeing the PPT. So I'll be sharing this one. So now are you sharing? Can you see the browser?
Yes, yes.
So when you go to this website, so there is an option to download Zotero, and there will be two options. One is to download the software, and another is to download the connector. Since I'm browsing from Firefox Mozilla, I'm seeing the for Firefox logo here as a connector. If I browse it from the Google, so if I browse it from our Google and I press the Google Chrome browser, there will be Google connector. So once you download it and installed it, then when you open the Zotero software, it will look like somewhat similar to the EndNote, like this. So it will have three columns. The one column will have all the folders that you make. The center one will be having the details of the article, like the creator and as well as the name of the article. And in the right side pane, you will have the details of that article. For example, if I am clicking on this first article, you can see all the data associated with it, which the Zotero has downloaded. So how to add data into this Zotero software? It's quite simple. Use anybody has written any paper, scientific paper, published it? can share their article through comments. So for example, here in the PubMed, I have searched for articles on cell-free DNA. So there are so many articles. In the previous session, the speaker has told you how to search articles in PubMed. So here you will see lot many articles. So either you can import all these into your Zotero library just by clicking the folder here. You will find it here both in Safari as well as in Google Chrome. Here I'm using Firefox. So if I press on this button, it will ask what are the articles that I'm going to share, save it in my Zotero. So in current this page, it is displaying around 10 to 15 results, which are no, which have come in the PubMed. So I can selectively go to these articles, or I can select all of them and then I can import it. So it is showing here, it is saving into my Zotero folder. Either also I can go to one particular article here. So here it will look like different. It will look like a document. So from here also you can save this particular article. So you can either save the entire search or you can save a single article. And it need not be from PubMed. It can also be from any of the websites. Even a Google search, simple Google search of cell-free DNA, like if you're doing, and you can even save this result through this connector. So it can, as madam has said, it can actually save anything which you are going to visit in the browser. So once you have saved it, how it is going to look? So here you can see I have imported these many references from PubMed, and all of them are, you can see here. So here you can make a new folder also. Like I like to make a new folder like demo folder, and here I can add papers into it. So if anybody has sent in the comment section about their article, I can search for that. I cannot find the chat window here. Okay, so you can add articles. You can add this particular article into that demo folder. If you see, if you go to the Zotero, the demo folder, see this particular article has been stored. So once you have made this library, how to use it? So using it, it's one of the easiest way. That is, you open your document which you are writing. For example, I am writing this project on cell-free DNA in lung cancer. So your default Word will look like this. So you have to go to the Zotero tab, which is here. Go to the Zotero tab. You can see many buttons here. So what are those buttons? There add or edit citations, add or edit bibliography. What are the document preferences that you want to have, and other unleak and reference. So here I want to use the document preferences. I'm going to tell which style I'm going to use. So I'm going to use a Vancouver style. For default, I put Vancouver. That's why it is coming here as a Vancouver style. Or you can add many styles. Here you can download from the websites and you can add it in your library. So I'm adding the Vancouver style. Just press OK. So now I'm planning to insert the citation here, somewhere here, mutational status. So what I have to do is I just have to go to the add or edit citation button, and from here I can search either by the author name or by the article name. So if author name, like I've put Lee et al or whatever, so it will give all the articles written by Lee et al, or the title which contains this LEE word. So I can select this particular this thing and then press enter. So this citation, this reference is added here. I can also add multiple citations in the similar way. Go to any place of your interest, add or edit citations. You can again you can search for author names that you are. So you can add one. You can add multiple also. So I can add multiple references and then I can put enter. So if you see here, automatically number has become 2 and 3, and this has become 1. So when somebody does the correction, or you want to add a reference in between these two or anywhere before the number one, for example, here, if I want to add a reference, I'll go to that particular place, I'll add. You can search your article of your interest and then circulating DNA. I'm just adding it there. So I've added. So this now automatically has become reference number one, and this has now become two. So the numbering continues. So it can remember which is the first reference in the paragraph. So it is about inserting the reference. So what about creating a bibliography? Because at the end of the day, at the end of the paper also, you will be doing that thing. So you go to any page where you want to insert the bibliography. You type bibliography, and here you just press this button, add or edit bibliography. If you press it here, so automatically all these references which I have inserted will come here in the format. So what if, sir, if I have to delete one or insert one more? So for example, here I want to delete reference number 2. So I just have to click it here and delete it. So you can see here the reference number 1 is here, 2 I have deleted, but the numbering still remains as 3 and 4. And in the bibliography also, you can see there are 4 citations, while there are only 3 citations because you have deleted one. So what you can do is just press the refresh button. So it might automatically refresh. It will automatically refresh. I don't know why it is not doing something. Okay. All the assistants happening today only. Dr. Ninita and now with me also. So if you press the refresh button, it actually refreshes, and these numberings will change. Let me try once again. I'll add anything. So it is changed. So it has come here. So if I have to edit it, so you press it, add or edit, and you delete from here. Press refresh. See, it automatically renumbers the references. So when you are sending it to any journal, so you have to unlink the citations. So when you are mailing it, just save a duplicate copy of this file, and in one of the files, you just unlink the citations. So it will remove all the links to Zotero, so that your file size becomes reduced, and you can easily send it over a mail or upload it in a journal. One of the tricky things that you come across while handling references is that, so when you are reading a particular PDF, for example, in this particular PDF, so you are interested in few of the references they have quoted. So for example, here I'm interested in the one or two first two references, how to add them to your Zotero library. I can even add many, but it will take time to search. So I'll give a link in the comment section following my talk. You go to this link, that is citation finder, and you copy paste the references that you are interested in. Here I copy the first two references, and I'm going to search it. When I searched it, so it is taking time to search all the articles. Once it searches the articles, you have an option to download the bottommost part of the page. So it is still searching. Probably internet is down here. So while it's searching, I'll tell other features of Zotero. Zotero other features is that, yes, so here it is found the first citation. It is giving 3 options. It has found 3 such articles. So it thinks the first one is the most apt one. So it has highlighted it. So I can choose this one, or I can choose the second one, which I decide. I can decide which one to download. So the first one seems the correct one, and similarly it goes on for the other searches. So once it is done with all the searches, it gives the option to download. So while it is searching, I'll show the other features of Zotero. That is, it has a cloud facility. So Zotero has a cloud facility in it. You can register into the website and you can create a account. So when I log in with my Zotero ID, I can find all the library that I made in my computer. If you see here, this is my computer software in which it is installed in my computer, and these are all the references and folders that I have in my software. And if I go to the browser and check my web account, there also I can find all these folders. So the advantage is that I don't have to carry a pen drive or my computer around when I have to use my references. So you just log into the Zotero website and you can get all your references in one place. The other advantage of Zotero is that it also get integrated with your Google Docs documents. So in Google Docs, for example, this particular document in my drive, so I can insert directly in the Google Docs. So advantage of Google Docs, I don't have to narrate it here because multiple people can simultaneously work on one single document. So you don't have to mail your article each and every time when you have done the corrections to your reviewer or to your mentor or whoever it is. So once you have made a Google document and shared it with the reviewer or the collaborator, like for example, a clinician and a pathologist collaborating. So the pathologist will write their part and the clinician will write their part in that particular paper. So they can insert their own citations and the numbering will be maintained. So if you see here in the Google Docs also, there is a Zotero plugin. So here I can add citations directly. For that, I have to have a Zotero account. So I have a Zotero account, so I'm signing in, and then it gives an option. So I just enter and then so even in the Google Docs, I can insert the bibliography. So wherever I would like to, I can insert, and the multiple collaborators at real time can also insert their own bibliography into the paper. And you can say different versions of it also. So that is the advantage of this Google Docs access also. It's automatically giving number, and then if you put refresh button, it's going to change the numbering sequence and everything. It changed the number 1 and 2. The first it was 2, now it has become 1. So in real time, you can edit the documents. We'll go back to the citation finder. So here you can see I pasted 2 articles from the PDF. It was not they were not in a one line, so there were different 5 lines. It was in 5 lines, so it has made 5 searches for each line. So it has found the best matches and has come up with a result. So after it has come up with a result, I can download all the selected citations into different formats. So it is giving a download option in RIS extension. So I'm going to save this file download and I'll go back to the Zotero. From here, I can import the same thing. From here, go to the file tab, file section, and here you click on the import. So import, it asks for these formats only. So if I have downloaded in these formats, RIS format, which I have downloaded, it is here. So I'll go to the next section. I have to go to the section path where I have downloaded from the citation org. So I've downloaded in this particular folder and copy it. If I have to open it here, so all the references have come here. So this way you can import it from the citation finder website. So you can, as with the EndNote, here also you can manually edit these data from here on the rightmost thing. I can edit this data. I can publication. I can change according to the journal which I have changed or all those things. So it will get updated. So if the free PDF is available for this article from the website, it automatically downloads it. You don't have to give any command to it. And if it has downloaded that article, you can see a blue dot here. So how to open it from here only? Just have to put a right click and you have a view PDF option. So you view PDF, you can directly go to the, it will get opened in your default PDF viewer. So this is about Zotero. It is quite simple and easy to operate, and it's moreover free. Installation, you might find some issues during installations. During that time, you can call me up, or my CUG is 101608, or you can find me in the department. So is there any doubts?
Do we have any questions from the attendees?
Sir and ma'am, thank you for the presentation. Just one question actually.
Can you
While
identify
downloading
yourself?
this, I'm Dr. Jayakumar from nephrology, sir.
Okay.
Actually,
Okay.
this one question in Zotero, when we are downloading, we should download both the browser installer as well as the left side download for the system. Both we have to download. No, sir?
Yeah, while downloading, you have to both the system installer like this, which you
Yes.
can see in the screen, and as well as the connector, the browser which you are using, because
Okay.
you will be browsing the articles in the browser.
Okay.
You need a plugin to save it to a Zotero.
Okay. Right.
Okay, you
And
can find that one in the PPT. Yeah. So just a minute. So like you have searched for this particular article in PubMed, and you can find this particular icon here.
Okay.
For articles, the icon will be like this.
Right.
So you just press it and it will get saved into a folder which you have opened in Zotero.
Right.
And you can also search, I have told you, you can at once save multiple articles from the search by pressing this icon, folder icon.
Yeah.
So here
And
it
the
becomes
Microsoft Word will automatically detect a Zotero in system, sir.
what?
If the Zotero is there in our system, Microsoft Word will automatically detect it, or should
This
we?
question is related to.
No.
Both.
Once
I
you
mean, this is
download the system installer, once you install
right.
the system installer, this one, the Windows, Zotero 5 for Windows. Okay. See, it automatically get integrated with your Word.
Okay. Okay, sir. I got it. Got it.
If there are any issues, you can ring me up.
Yes. Yes. Thank you. Sir.
I think the second question related, Dr. Rahul Raja has asked how to integrate Zotero in Microsoft Word. I think it is a similar type of a question. How do you integrate it to the to your other document files? So it is related to the program software itself, and it gets integrated when you have the add-on micro files. So it does get integrated. Similarly for EndNote, when you once install the EndNote on your computer, it gets integrated. So there are connecting files which get integrated into your documents. But if you face any problem related to any of these softwares, you can either contact Dr. Raghvendra if you're using Zotero, or you can contact me for this. Will you like to add Dr. Raghvendra on this one? So that is a question related to Zotero in Microsoft Words.
No, I think we have covered their questions. Automatically it get integrated with Word. So there is no need to extra things. Sometimes you might find issues. You can find it on Google, or you can contact me.
Okay.
I'll share that
Any
citation.org link.
So do we have any other question from any other participant? So because we do not have a very interactive thing, I hope some of you must be using reference management softwares. So you can put in your comments related to any problems if you have faced any.
Is there any way after we unlink from Jotero, then whether we can relink again?
Sorry, can you repeat the question?
Sir, when we have to send the documents to the relevant authors, we have to unlink from the Jotero.
Yes.
Whether we can relink again, if at all.
No. You cannot relink it. So that is the thing. That's why you have to save that document in a duplicate. So I'll show it to you. So did you understand? You have to duplicate the Word file.
So that is also done for EndNote. So you save your file in as a, you delink it with from the EndNote, and then you send it by email, and then you can come back to that file again.
Like here, I have one article here, so I have to duplicate it. I have to copy and paste it in the same folder or wherever you want. So it has made a copy out of it. So I'll open this copy, and here I have to delink it, unlink it. So once I've done, because I have not inserted anything, so if you have inserted, it will become the unlinked. It will be unlinked. So once you unlinked, you can share with your reviewers. So you can rename the document as an unlinked copy, so that there will not be any confusions later. So for all, good practice is to have one linked copy always.
So another query was, if at all we have saved one Jotero file in one format of a citation, and we need another need to convert to another format like Vancouver to Harvard.
Yes.
Can it be done in the Jotero?
No, you just have to go to the document preferences here. Go to the document preferences, change the format whatever you want, press OK, and you have to refresh it. Any changes you have made like deleting or changing the style, you have to refresh it, and the refresh. Since I have not inserted any reference in this particular document, it is coming as the error. It is showing you must insert a citation. Because I have not inserted any, it is giving this.